Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Chadwick Joanis, and my guest at this time, my first guest for a live interview, is Amina Jawhara.
Yeah.
She's a talented singer. She's a talented dancer as well. Congratulations, first of all, on releasing two music videos for your upcoming EP, What's Next?
Thank you.
No problem. So, in terms of your music video, you have two music videos out right now.
Mhm.
You have Sippin,
Yeah.
and you have Need You.
Yes.
So, how do you feel about releasing two music videos?
Excited. I'm happy
Yeah.
that it's out. I'm happy that I'm finally able to share it with the world, and show me in two different lights, for sure.
So how does it feel like as an artist? You're getting ready to release your EP. You released your two music videos.
Hmm.
Like how has the journey of hustling to get everything done in a period of time like for you?
It's a lot of pressure that honestly I really just put on myself. Nobody
Yeah.
else puts any pressure on me but me. But it's definitely about just balancing everything, as far as like balancing regular life and then balancing trying to figure out when to put music out, how I want to look, how I want it to sound, etc.
And putting pressure on yourself, do you feel that that's a kind of strategy that you use as motivation for yourself to get the job done in the way that you want it to be done?
Definitely, yeah. I put pressure on myself for everything.
So it's a headache at first, but then when you see the release, it's like,
Yeah.
yeah, the hard work has finally paid off.
Exactly, yeah.
And how long have you been singing?
I've been singing since I was about 6 or 7 years old, but I've been recording
Wow.
for about 2 years.
So what made you decide that now is my time to finally record?
Honestly, I don't want to say I was forced to the studio, but I was recording a cover with my ex, and he kind of brought me to the studio,
Right.
like to do this cover. So that was my first time ever in the studio, and ever since then, I was like, yeah, this is it.
So you're getting ready to release your upcoming EP,
Yeah.
What's Next?
Hmm.
But then when you hear the title What's Next, it's like you're saying, what's next for me, what you guys can expect from me. Do
Yeah.
you feel that that's what the type of message you want to bring out to the public when you release your EP?
Yeah, for sure. So when I came up with the title, it was pretty much me trying to figure out literally what's next for me as far as music, as far as like just life in general. So
Yeah.
I thought it would be a good idea to title it What's Next.
But then when you hear the album, it's pretty much like a storyline, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be a storyline.
So knowing that you already had two singles out,
Hmm.
Need You and Sippin',
Yeah,
but is that like a connection between the two?
definitely. When you hear the project, it'll be 5 songs, and it'll be better to listen to it from the beginning to the end straight through, so you can see where everything changes.
So then we see the music video
Yeah.
for Need You, and it's like an island sound, it's like a vibe, like an island Caribbean sound.
Yeah.
Is that something that you were hoping to bring out into that music video?
Definitely. When I first heard the beat, I felt like I was on a beach. So I was like, if I do the video, it has to be on the beach. So definitely, yeah.
And it seems like you're bringing out, because it sounds like you have an accent, you're bringing out more of your culture as a Barbadian, right?
Yeah.
So how do you feel about Barbadian music?
It's definitely different than other cultures for sure. It's not really something that's popular in America, I would say. But, every island has their own thing, for sure.
And knowing that, how do you how do you attempt to stand out from other artists who are
Mhm.
also grinding, who are also hustling to get there?
Yeah.
Especially knowing that you want to bring more culture into your music.
Hmm. I think just by staying true to myself and just showing my diversity as a person and as an artist. Like, I'm from Brooklyn, so that's already
Yeah.
that's already a whole other thing. There's not really a lot of like singers that come out of New York, period. So I think that already be really different.
And speaking of artists coming out of Brooklyn, do you feel that if there was a time that you met an artist who was a talented singer,
Yeah.
you would definitely want to jump on that, like, let's collab?
Yeah, I'm always down to collab with people, no matter where they're from. So definitely, especially if they're from Brooklyn, I would more want to work with them.
And it doesn't matter if they're like rappers or singers. You're
Yeah.
like, okay, I'll jump on to
Yeah,
this.
everything.
So speaking of artists who you want to collaborate with, you already have your mindset on that. But if you ever have the opportunity to collaborate with artists who already made a name for themselves, they're already on top of their like Billboard charts,
Yeah.
awards. Who would you want to collaborate with in the near future in terms of those artists who are already on top of their game?
Definitely Meek Mill, Tory Lanez, and A Boogie, for sure.
What about A Boogie? Because that's interesting. A Boogie.
Yeah.
What about A Boogie that you want to collaborate with him?
I like his sound a lot. I like that he is very vulnerable in his music. As weird as that sounds, but like his
Yeah.
earlier music is literally him talking about an experience that he had. And I like that he kind of raps and sings at the same time. That's different.
And speaking of Meek Mill, you also mentioned Meek Mill.
Yeah.
And Meek Mill is a huge artist, of course, but something that makes him stand out amongst other artists, or if that's the case, that is rare that people do this to other artists. He's been in a situation with the justice system where he was on probation,
Yeah.
and then he did something that made him say, "Okay, he's gonna go put behind bars."
Mm-hmm.
Now he's out, and then his whole mindset changed.
Yeah.
And then he's like, "Yeah, I want to get reforms done for making this justified."
Yeah.
So with that being said, if he ever called you up to collaborate with him, knowing that the mindset that he's in, would you jump on that?
Definitely. It would make me want to work with him even more because I feel like we got to see his growth as a person.
Yeah.
And I would definitely want to work with the person he is right now. Definitely.
So far, you released 2 music videos.
Yeah.
Of course, that. Your upcoming EP is coming out.
Yeah.
What else can people expect from you?
When my EP comes out, I'm gonna drop a music video with it to a new song, so you could expect that.
Like, how do you intend to do that? Like, you're gonna bring that all together at one?
Yeah, so I'm gonna drop my EP the same day as I drop a music video.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, what can we expect from your upcoming music video?
This music video is a little different than the other two in the sense that I'm dancing throughout the entire video.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You're gonna dance throughout the entire video. What do you
Yeah.
hope people will get out of the video that you're gonna drop? Like,
I think they'll see me in even a different light than the
Yeah.
last two videos. You'll see me dance. So, like, actually dance. So, it'll be different.
and speaking of dancing, you're gonna dance in your music video.
Yeah.
Is that something what you're also gonna bring out when you perform live?
Definitely. So, my next show, I'm going to be dancing for the first time on stage and singing, and I'm going to have backup dancers as well.
And how do you feel about that?
I'm a little nervous, but excited at the same time.
So
for
when,
sure.
when was the last time that you performed?
I would say July.
Of
Definitely. Of this year, yeah.
So then, a few months down the line, you're back on performance.
Yeah.
What do you hope the outcome is about this performance? What do you hope to bring to the performance?
I hope to bring R&B. I hope to bring a good show. Me dancing already is like a little different, so I hope to gain more. I don't want to say fans, but more supporters through that.
So why wouldn't when you see people come in supporting you, you see them as supporters. You don't see them as fans.
Yeah, I don't like really the word fans. That sounds like I don't know. I
Like
think
you're
supporters sounds better.
Like you feel like you're gonna be on top of them if you say that.
Yeah, I
you're
feel like
the
fans kind of puts people lower than what they are.
Oh,
And
yeah,
supporters is like,
exactly,
no, you're
yeah.
literally supporting me.
That's new.
Yeah.
That's new. I never heard any. What else can people expect from you? You have a show coming up.
Mhm.
Your EP is about to get ready to drop.
Mhm.
So what else can people expect from you?
I'm already working on my second project for next year, so you could expect that at some point.
And do you have any ideas that you want to reveal towards the album that you're gonna drop
Yes,
next year?
so the next album's more gonna be like different perspectives of a breakup, of going through a breakup. So like how different people react to a breakup. Like, you know, there's some girls that's like, now they're savage, or like there's some girls
Yeah.
that's like, no, I'm home and sad, or like there's some guys that are like, no, I want her back. Like it's gonna be kind of a whole project based off that.
And what advice would you have for someone who also is coming up into the R&B industry or music in general?
To stay to themselves and stay authentic.
Is there anything else that you would like to add?
No, just follow me on Instagram at Amina Jawhara _ AminaJawhara _
And before we wrap up, can you just give us a little demonstration about who you are as an artist? Like, give us a little taste of your voice.
Okay, sure. Sometimes we say things that we really don't mean. We do things in between the lines. We should do more to stand out. I'm sorry if I made you feel less than who you are. A little insecure. Oh, use a shining star. I wanna spend my nights with you, my life with you. Oh, baby, baby, please wait up for me till whenever I get home. I know that you're all alone, thinking thinking about what you gon' do. I hope your love is so true.
Thank you. That was amazing.
Thank you.
Amazing. Thank you, Amina, for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
And thank you, Never Stay Sober, for allowing me to use your studio. This is Chadwick Joanis of Black Signals for People, signing out. Peace.